Hey y'all, it's me, Emma from The Rice Life. I know that y'all have not seen me in a very long time, and I think I have a good excuse for that. As you can hear, guys, I'm already out of breath. I am 20 weeks and 2 days pregnant today, so this is kind of going to be a first trimester recap, even though I'm in my second trimester. But this is going to be a first trimester recap. I'm in the girls' room. We've got like painting going on. We've got bunk beds, y'all. It's a lot going on in here, but this is like one of the only places that doesn't smell like paint. So anyway, I'm 20 weeks and 2 days pregnant, and I have a ton of questions that I need to answer for you guys. I have a ton of just pregnancy related things that I'm going to try to answer. I don't want this video to be super long, but I'm going to try to answer all the questions that I've gotten over the past 3 or 4 months. So yeah, so like I said, I'm 20 weeks and 2 days. I think the last video you saw was me telling John that I'm pregnant. So a lot has happened since then. Let's see, guys. So I had my first ultrasound at 6 weeks pregnant, and that was because we had there's one of the kids opened the front door, but we had an ectopic pregnancy last year. And so I had to get an early scan to make sure that it was not ectopic again. And obviously, thank God it wasn't ectopic. But when I had the ultrasound at 6 weeks, they only saw a gestational sac. They did not see a yolk sac. They did not see a fetal pole, anything. So they pretty much told me that this would be a miracle if this was even a baby. So that's why it's just, this whole pregnancy journey has been kind of insane, guys. But so I went at 6 weeks. They saw absolutely nothing except an empty sac. And then when I went back 2 weeks later, they saw our baby. So it's definitely a miracle, guys. And just the fact that I'm even 20 weeks pregnant is insane to me. But I kind of still felt pregnant during that time because I was so sick. But I also knew that my body was still creating the placenta. So that was another reason that I was like, maybe it is a blighted ovum, but my body still thinks that I'm pregnant. Anyway, guys, it ended up being a baby, and our baby is now 20 weeks and 2 days along. We had our anatomy scan yesterday. Baby is absolutely perfect. Guys, it was amazing. It did suck that John couldn't be there because, you know, with the whole, all the COVID stuff going on, guys, you can only have like one person in the room with you. So, well, not in the room with you. You can be the only person in the room. And so John didn't get to see the baby yesterday, but I did. And I will probably insert some video clips just so you can see the baby moving around. The ultrasound was super quick, but the baby had its hands like all up to its face. It was boxing. It was like clapping its hands, guys. It was so cool. And so that was really fun to see. Are we finding out the sex of the baby? That has been the biggest question. If you follow me on Instagram, then you'll see how at first I kind of debated, like, it's our last one. I don't know. Like, the kids have been obsessed with finding out what the baby is. And so John always never wants to know. I really don't care either way, guys. But so it was last week when I scheduled the anatomy scan, like this urge just came over me to just find out what the baby is. And it didn't take John very much convincing. I pretty much said, hey John, I really want to find out. It's our last baby. And he obliged. So it was super easy, guys. And so I had the ultrasound yesterday. We find out tomorrow what the baby is. So that'll be like the next video after this one, revealing to you guys what the baby's sex is. But the kids have no idea that we're going to find out tomorrow. And so we're going to do like a fun little surprise for them. They think we're just taking pictures, but we're actually going to find out what the baby is with a really cool, I think it's a really cool way that we're going to find out. And so we're not keeping this baby's gender a surprise. We found out with Kaine and Karsyn. We didn't find out with Kylan and Ellie, but we are finding out this time. And like I said, guys, it's our last one, and I really just want to make it fun. And I also have a ton of stuff that I want to get personalized this time around. So it'll be nice to know what the baby is, guys, so that I can actually like start ordering stuff for the baby. Not that I'm going to order a ton of stuff anyway, but like the way I want to announce the baby's name and that kind of thing, I do want to do it in a more special way. And so I figured that it would be cool to just know what the baby is. That way I can go ahead and get stuff ordered. Yeah, speaking of the baby's name, the baby's initials are EJ. So, and I've said this on social media for the past few months. Some people called it, some people haven't. But the baby's initials are EJ. So this will be, I guess it's like Emerald, Ellie, and then EJ. And then Kaine, Karsyn, and Kylan. And then John's kind of like hanging out there on his own. But I think it'll be okay, guys. This name we've had, I say we, this name we decided on, well, both the names. Like whether it's a boy or a girl, the initials are going to be EJ. But one of the names, the girl name came to me like last year after the ectopic pregnancy, and then the boy name came around January, February. So we've had these names in mind for just a little while, but either way, guys, I'm obsessed with both names. And of course, when we give birth to the baby and we tell you guys what the name is, then I'll tell you what the alternative name was. That's what I did with Ellie. Let's see, guys. So now I feel like that's kind of like getting everything out of the way in terms of like up-to-date things, but I'm probably going to backtrack a little bit. So I've been super sick this entire pregnancy, guys. From the time I was about 5 weeks on, like severe all day nausea. It has like, I've only gagged like once or twice, but the all day nausea has just been, it's been horrible. Even up until now, like I'll have like a few days of reprieve and then it'll just be like all day nausea. Like even I think yesterday was pretty bad. So I couldn't cook ground beef or any kind of meat for a couple months. We were doing a lot of eating out, which sucked because like the kids were out of school for the whole COVID thing. So that sucked because I was still trying to find ways for them to eat out. John was like trying to bring food home. We were trying not to go anywhere. It was horrible. So, and of course too, like every pregnancy craving that I could stomach, all the places were closed. So that was just a torturous, from about 6 to 18 weeks, that was kind of torture. But I finally got to the point now where I can cook again. I'm not super picky. There's still certain things I won't eat. I don't have a taste for anything sweet, really. I crave, just like I crave protein. There's Ellie. I can finally drink coffee again, even though I don't drink too much of it, but I can finally stomach coffee again. I'm drinking a ton of water. I think I've only gained like 6 or 7 pounds. I lost a good bit in the beginning. I don't know how much, but I know I lost a good bit. It was just because I was so sick I couldn't eat anything. But that's the main reason I did not even do a pregnancy update, guys, because I've just been so sick. And the kids been out of school since March. So there's Ellie. So that was really I mean, it worked in our favor that we've been home because I've just been so sick that I was like, thank goodness I don't have to go anywhere and do anything right now. So that was nice. I guess the silver lining with being sick was that I didn't have to go anywhere. But I've been super sick, and so that's the reason why I haven't updated a ton, which I hope I don't regret. I didn't update a lot with Ellie. I was working full-time outside the home, and that was just a lot. But like I said, with all the COVID stuff going on, the university I work for closed down in like March, so that was that kind of worked in my favor. So yeah, let's see. I've got some questions that I need to answer because I asked like almost 2 months ago on my Instagram if there were any questions. I don't know, it was May 13th, so about a month and a half ago almost. I asked if there were any questions that you guys want to know. So I've already answered that the baby's name is going to be, the baby's initials are EJ, whether it's a boy or girl. Someone asked, was each pregnancy different in the first trimester? I usually always have like the nausea, but this was the worst in terms of nausea. Like I feel like every pregnancy has got progressively worse with the morning sickness or the all day nausea. This one was the absolute worst. I thought Ellie's was the worst, but this one takes the cake. But my body pretty much still feels the same as it always does with every pregnancy in the first trimester. It's just that I have been so sick with this pregnancy. Let's see. Oh yeah, another thing, guys, we are doing another home birth. I forgot to completely mention that. We are doing another home birth with this baby. We have an amazing midwife, and I'm just so excited. I just feel like she's a perfect fit for us. And so we will be doing another home birth. So I'm really excited for that. We had an amazing home birth experience with Ellie. And so someone asked me, how do you avoid the ring of fire during a home birth? You don't. There's no way to avoid the ring of fire, whether you're at home, in your car, in a hospital, in a birth center, wherever you give birth, guys, you're going to feel it. So there's no way to avoid the ring of fire. You just have to go through it. You know, with the midwife, well, you know, with the home birth, you don't have like an epidural and all that kind of stuff. So if you can't get any kind of pain meds, you're going to feel it a lot more than somebody that could opt for pain meds in a hospital. Is there anything with this pregnancy that you've never experienced with any other? Like I said, I've been a lot more sick with this pregnancy, but my body pretty much still feels the same. Like I said, I've just been so sick with this pregnancy. I didn't want to take any kind of medication, so I never got any kind of prescription for like dicletus or anything. I pretty much just like toughed it out, but there were days I was like, y'all, I cannot do this anymore. Oh yeah, guys, we are 100% sure this is our last baby. I could never put my body through this ever again. And I mean, y'all, 5 kids is a lot of kids, but we know for sure that we are so done. Like we just feel I feel so complete, and the baby's not even here yet. Like that's how complete we feel. And so with this experience, not that I'm going to say it's been horrible, but I've just been so sick that I'm just like, guys, I could never, ever, 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 ever do this again. I'm completely content with our 5 babies that we're going to have, which is a lot of kids anyway, but we just feel so blessed, and I just feel blessed to be able to carry another baby after experiencing the loss that we experienced last year. So I don't want to like dwell on the negative aspects of me feeling so sick, because I know that, like, I mean, I could have died last year. I mean, let's keep it real, but I would be lying if I said that this pregnancy was not super, super hard on me. And so that's the only thing that I've experienced. The fact that this pregnancy has just been really, I can honestly say it's been debilitating. Like I said, thank goodness that we've been home for a few months, because I don't know how I would have been able to even survive this pregnancy without being able to take a break and just rest and just be. So yeah. Let's see. Have you felt any movement? Of course, I'm 20 weeks and 2 days now, so I'm feeling tons of movement. But this is asked a month ago, a little over a month ago, and I started feeling like little flutters around like 10 or 11 weeks. That's how it's been with all my pregnancies. I started feeling flutters pretty early. I'm definitely feeling like the jabs and the rolls at this point at 20 and 2, but I normally feel them pretty early. I think you can really distinguish the more children you have. You can distinguish, you know, the kicks and things a little earlier. What did you do to help with being nauseous? I will put up a picture of some of the things that have worked for me. Ginger chews, water. I had like the little side bands that I got from Target. Those really didn't work. They actually made me feel more sick, and they gave me a headache. They worked for like a little bit, but then after that it just didn't work anymore. Let's see. There wasn't really a lot that worked. I did like the Preggy pop thingies. Those really didn't work. Yeah, I just kind of had to tough it out with this one. I don't know. Like I said, I was honestly so close to getting diclegus, and right when I felt that, like, I was like, okay, I need diclegus, like, I can't do this anymore. Then it started to let up, and so every day it got a little better and a little better. But like I said, I'm 20 weeks, and even yesterday I was still pretty sick. So I've just been toughing it out, guys. But I feel like the ginger chews will help settle my stomach a little bit, and water. And you can also, like I said, try the side bands. They're only like 10 bucks at Target, so you can see if those work for you. You prepare your mind and body for an at-home birth. I will leave a video in the cards for that question, because I did a whole video after Ellie's birth about home birth, and so I answered a good bit of questions and, you know, touched on that in that video. So I will leave that in the cards for you. Okay, and another question is, what was your first symptom? What made you think you're pregnant? I'm going to do a whole video. That'll probably be my video after the gender reveal. It will be an entire video on early pregnancy signs. So I knew from like conception that I was pregnant. I just knew. So I will I will record a video probably next week about early pregnancy symptoms and just the things that I realized, like, as soon as I felt like this, when the sperm met the egg, that's when I was like, I'm pregnant. So I feel like around 3 or 4 DPO is when I realized I'm pregnant. Like, my body just felt really weird. So and like I said, I've got all those points written down in my phone, so I will be able to do an entire in-depth video about early pregnancy symptoms and signs and all that. So yeah, I feel like that's it, guys. I feel like I still have a lot to cover, but I mean, this video has spanned from 4 weeks to 20 weeks and 2 days. So if you have any questions, I'm not sure if I will have comments. I will leave the thumbnail for this video in the community tab, and then you can go to the community tab and leave any questions that you have below this post. I guess I can show you my belly. Like I said, I'm 20 weeks and 2 days, and tomorrow we find out the gender of the baby. I probably won't post that video until Sunday or Monday, depending on when our photographer gives us the pictures back. But we will know it's 2 o'clock now today, so we will know at 4 o'clock tomorrow what the baby is. That's when our pictures are. So I will try my best to get that video up on Sunday. If not, then it'll be up at the latest Monday. I just have to make sure that he has time to edit the pictures and all that. Baby EJ, we're gonna know what you are tomorrow. I'm so excited. And we will not announce the baby's name until the baby's born. Y'all, I've got kids, okay? We will not announce the baby's name until it's born. I just feel like that's something we can keep to ourselves, since we are going to find out what the baby is this time and share it with everybody. I'm feeling pretty good overall. I'm going to show you all my belly, and then that'll be it. So here's my belly at 20 weeks and 2 days. This is probably my last day wearing this little shirt because it is tiny. But here's the belly. It's pretty round. These are like my favorite maternity leggings. I got them from Walmart. I got them in like this olive color, like a jean print or jean color, and blue. Was it blue or black? I can't remember. I got like 3 pairs. But here's the belly, guys. It's pretty round. There it is. And I don't know if you can see, probably, I don't know, but you can see my ectopic scar through my belly button right there. And then I've got the 2 underneath here at the bottom. Right there and right there. So, yeah, guys, that's the belly. My kids are going crazy. So, alright, y'all. If you have any questions, let me know. I feel like this belly is huge, y'all. I don't feel like it's super round. It's just, I don't know. I feel like it is kind of high. I know people say, you know, high is a girl, low is a boy. I don't know, y'all. I feel like it's kind of high. But that's it, guys. This is a pregnant belly with my 5th pregnancy. So, guys, I've got some subcutaneous fat, y'all. I've got some loose skin. I've got all the things, but I wouldn't have it any other way. So, there's the baby. All right, y'all. So this has been my first trimester update / 20 weeks pregnant update. If you have any questions, leave them below if I have comments enabled, or go to the community tab and you can leave your questions or comments there. All right, guys, I will see you, or we will see you guys probably in a couple days for the gender reveal. All right, bye, y'all.